Alright, today we're watching episodes 3 and 4 of Overlord. We met more of the stronger and secret societies of this world, and the lizard people are trying to form some alliances to stand up against Ainz. They were great episodes, and I'm sure that these episodes will be too. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. Yeah, we need you. I thought this was like a fight to test my power. Okay. Yet. Whoa. Yeah, bro. All right, time to put hands on him or claws. You can't say shit like that. Nice dodge. Does Frostpain not like use ice attacks or something? Oh! What do you get him with? Just his claw? Yeah. That's a martial art. The lizards can use it. That's kind of weird. Oh. So that's why he was so damn eager. Almost got a question mark on his chest. Don't worry, your boyfriend's fine, bro. He's the main character of the whole series. So he's really not planning on using it. So is that just like a passive right there? Oh, he gave up. I thought this was a fight to the death, big dog. White stuff. Wow, okay. Bro's got a cold Uchigatana. He planned on making himself quit. No, we don't have time. Y'all suck. If anything that fight taught me, man. Goober. The leader, by the way. And I think that leads more to the theory I was saying last episode, where I feel like this is more of a test for Kokyutis and his military intellect. You won't. They're not very nice. As long as I don't have you. How have these lizards made more progress in 2 episodes than most romance anime? So they all grouped in. I know he might not be stronger than his brother, bro, but he looked bad. Life comes at you fast. It was a big army of skeletons. This is so screwy. Can someone tell me in the comment section where their strength level kind of falls? Yo, give me that skin. Like compared to the other human fighters we've met. Because I'm astounded that like these whole lizards have just this civilization. They have wars. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, so it looks more like Ainz is testing him. I wonder why. Alright, if y'all can't survive this first wave, GG's, bro. Crazy. Through the outsider, by the way. Dude, he is huge. Alright. Y'all better one-shot all of these skeletons. Oh, well. Yo! Wow, Napoleon, really? That's his like favorite strategy. Now arrows? Holy crap, they can actually pierce through the lizard skin? Y'all don't got shields? Then you go. The elite unit. Oh no! Oh, that's done. You got bears too? What is this? Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh! Oh nah, who did that? Oh, the elders? Bro, these damn lizards. Interesting. Yeah, the vibe around this is so weird. Because it looks like Entoma is here to gather intel on him to see if he's doing a good job. He was just told to stop. Oh, they're gonna freak out when they see the Elder Lich? Ew, what's the brown one on the right? Bro's just sitting there looking like... At least they didn't hit you, bro. Oh. Oh, those are your... What are you gonna do? Oh, okay. So you're gonna die. Yep, well. Y'all not have shields. I've asked. What is the problem? You would think they'd have some special material to use to make a shield. Here comes the outsider wisdom. Whoa. Can you take a hit? He's about to get his poor pet killed, bro. Ow! Oh, but it tanked it though. The power scaling here is crazy. So then where does an Elder Lich fall? Why would it? Oh, here it goes. Us! Hot steam. Oh! Did it just faint? Oh! That's all it takes, really? So then why do you have to get hurt? No, 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 I'm calling PETA. You couldn't do that from the wall? Okay. Nah, if I'm Roro, bro, I'm getting healed and I'm gone. I'm assuming Icy Burst has a cooldown or he can't use it like that or something, but... Hell no. So then they're gonna know that Igu was not the commander because he just straight up said, I work for the Great One. Oh, sh... Yeah, Richard? That's your girl, bro. Us. You can't let Crush La La Land's sacrifice be in vain. Yeah. They look over there, he's just crushed. What? That's all it took for you to be tired? That's cheating. Just had a hyper potion. Yeah. Nice. Is that all that does, bro? Oh. I feel like my weapon should grant me immunity. If not, I should sue the creators. That was the point. So you can't see him. Yeah. Bro, you guys suck. Like, I'm trying not to laugh as I watch this, but after seeing Ainz fight Shaltir and then now watching them fight each other, it's like, y'all are weak. Oh, I guess it's more like we're too strong. Us! Power of friendship. Dang, not an Owarida. And now he knows his name. It's okay, we can make like 50 of you. Uh-oh. I don't like you, bro, because I can't tell what your face is doing. Is Kokutas gonna gain, like, respect for them over time and then decide not to attack them? I don't know. All right, that was another dope episode of Lizard Lord. Like I was saying, bro, I guess it truly is just that we are really, really strong. So then for me, it feels like they suck, but in reality, they're probably pretty good. I'm sure you guys, whether it be on the Patreon or the YouTube, you guys are pretty interactive with these reactions. So I'm sure you guys will let me know kind of where their levels fall. From my understanding, people like Brain and Gazef are around that level 30s kind of range, along with Hamsuke, and then Narborough's what? You guys said 50s, 60s or something like that, and you said if there's a 9 to 10 level gap, something around those numbers, it's pretty much impossible to win. So I'd be interested to see where these lizards kind of fall, at least the stronger ones, kind of see what their level's like, because they have this whole civilization, a whole history. They have generations living out here. They've been at war. They've had famine. They have like a whole functioning civilization and society here. Do the humans know about it? Or is this because this land is lawless and filled with monsters? Do people not venture here because of the risk? I don't know, but it is interesting, I guess. Also, there's definitely a weird test kind of going on for Kokutas. I don't like, why specifically him though? Has he done something that kind of makes a test necessary in Ainz's eyes? Well, maybe I'm just biased because he's low-key my favorite character off of just sheer principle, but I don't know. I just don't know why it's specifically him. If we were to follow Demiurge's advice on what it is that Ainz's intentions are here, well then I guess it'd be, does Kokutas have confidence issues? Does he, like he said, does he not think for himself enough? Does he not take initiative enough? Does he not plan for himself enough? Does he only want to please Ainz, and Ainz is trying to test him to see if, you know, he can grow past that and be his own person, win or lose? Because clearly the point of the battle isn't just this. I mean, we do want the lizard's bodies to make higher level undead, but we can do that whenever. I mean, we could send Kokutas himself, or I'm sure Intoma herself can go in there and win. We don't need anybody strong to do this. Sorry, if we send somebody strong to do this, it gets done by them themselves. So this is more so figuring something out with Kokutas. I don't know. I guess we'll kind of find that out in the coming episodes, but it's been interesting to see. By the way, if the camera angle is a little different, something looks a little off, let me know. There's certain things that I probably won't be able to replicate. I won't lie, dude. I walked into my setup this morning and everything was pretty much on the ground, as if all the screws loosened on them. The monitors were facing down. Camera was all out of whack. It took quite a bit of effort to get the camera where it's at and get everything else to where it is, and not look weird. So then walking in and seeing it all dismantled damn near, I was sick to my stomach, bro. I said, no, dude, I spent so much time. I was actually so angry, but I put it back together. I think it looks about right. If it doesn't, then let me know, and I guess I'll try. It's definitely a little off. Some things are different, but I hope the camera at least makes sense and everything works. But overall, great episode. I mean, these lizards are dope. The more that we get to know them, though, the worse it's gonna be when we take them out. But at the end of the episode, it looked like Kokutas was getting some type of respect towards them. So maybe they kind of become part of our side the way Carne Village is, and Kokutas gets put in charge of it. I don't know, but it feels like there's hopefully another path, you know, for a better resolution to this. Either way, though, like I said it 50,000 times. Great episode. They're having a grand old time now. So is that the only one? Did he not just use way more? So it does protect him from the cold. It's just that was like an overwhelming amount of it. Roro, you deserve better, bro. Now that we know the cooldown limit, it does make sense, I guess, that they use him as a shield, but damn. Yeah, right. They're in there getting that lizard freak on. Stop. I was joking. Oh, okay. I was... Yo. Damn. Smitten. You will not make me... Yeah, that's how you open the door? What is wrong with you, bro? It was the brain! Bro, from the first opening reaction video, he just felt like it'd be the brain. Oh, they've never met him. As a guardian, is he pretty strong?
想定外の事件が起きる可能性も考えねばならん。守護者たちを守るのに発動する強力なスキルが必要だからだ。
Damn. Oh, okay.
することを約束するので許してほしい。
Okay, I was. Yo.
人、その友のために
Hath no
自
man
分
in
の
this.
命を捨てること。
Yeah.
お前の愛に感謝しよう。
Oh.
次にデミウルゴス。
That's interesting though. So the effect doesn't dissipate.
お前をねぎらわせてくれ。お前が持ってきてくれた羊皮使用の皮は生での使用に耐えられることが分かった。
Y'all are about to take everyone's food.
数を捉えておりますので。
なんという名前の獣だったか。
Cats.
獣アベレオンシープなどという名前ではどうでしょう。
The two-legged.
獅子とヤギの頭を持ち、尻尾は蛇、羊というのは混じっている獣が違うと示唆したいのだろう。
そしてシャルティア。
Oh, she still feels so sick.
トゲの剣だ。
And now this is where the punishment from the first two episodes is
後
gonna
に決
happen.
定し与えよう。最後に呼吸とす。敗北で終わったな。
謝罪をするなら表を上げなさい。
失礼しました。
Yeah, this is so weird the way they're
敗軍
treating
の将
him.
の言を聞こう。先に言っておこう。敗北を強く責める気はない。どのようなものもまた失敗
Yeah.
するからだ。
Yo, they hate what he says he can do wrong.
どうすれば勝てた？もっと慎重に行動すべきだったかと。どんな弱い存在でも侮るのはいけない。
That's what's gonna keep him on top, man.
情報不足だったかと。
He can look at a leaf and think the leaf can kill him.
地形、指揮官の不足も問題でした。
Yeah.
アンデッドなのですから、下せる存在をつけるべきでした。素晴らしい。あのエルダーリッチ以外は全てポ
So
ップ
he's
するアンデッ
yes. He just wants him for Demiurge was right. He just wants him to think for himself and be his own
守護者が学んだと
person.
いうことを考えればお釣りが来るぐらいだ。敗北は事実であり、罰は受けてもらうが、そのお礼を
Yeah, he's gonna now he's gonna send him himself.
リザードマンたちを殲滅せよ。
コキュートスが犯した敗北
His
を
sin?
罪ごと消し去るというのですね。
お願いしたい気
He's
が
gonna ask them to stay alive.
何とぞ。
栄えあるナザリックに敗北をもアインズ様に請願するとは、己が分をわきまえなさい。
The vibe in here is so awkward.
コキュート
良いアルベド。私はお前が何を考え。
I'm not mad. I just want to know. That's what parents say before they get really
リザードマ
angry.
ンたちを皆殺しにするのは反対です。
あなた自分が何を言っている
Damn, let him talk.
アルベド。
Right. Damn.
失礼しました。
I already said it once.
今の発言にはそれなりの理由があるのだろう。屈強な戦士が出現する可能性があります。確かに納得のいく提案。
But it all depends on what level he can make.
使用してのアンデッド作成では人間の死体と同レベル程
Oh,
度
so
のもの
then
しか作れなかった。
wait, so then
リザードマンたちを生かすよりも私が作り出すアンデ
That's
ッ
true.
ドの方が費用対効果が良いはずだ。
I get his point. It's like, yes, there's a chance people that are stronger that are loyal to us will appear.
アインズ様。
なんだで
Oh my god, Demiurge is gonna give a suggestion and Koki's just gonna feel a type of
当
way
地の
about
実
it.
験をしてはいかがでしょうか。
ほうほう、面白そうな話だ。
Because he already has a thing going with
力を束ねる
Demiurge.
時が来るでしょう。
見事な提案だ。
Demiurge really just did that as Koki's
リザードマンの集
friend.
団は殲滅から占領へと変更する。
But see, and then the more he piles it
アイン
on,
ズ様、高級トスを待っておられたのですね。
私が望んでいたのは自らの考えを示して欲しかったということだけだ。
he thinks he's too much like a drone.
行動していれば良いというものではない。ナザリックの利益につながるかを。
That's interesting. So then, as their personalities kind of shift and mold, I wonder if some of them are gonna be more loving towards people.
では守護者全員に出撃を命じ
Here
る。
we go.
兵の準備を整え。
Oh,
ガルガンチはもう
damn, y'all are mobilizing everybody?
おとりということは好きな相手もいることを計算してという意味も含んでいると判断しても。
その
Yeah.
通りだ。では
That's how you guard against external threats that could just be trying to spy.
感謝する。デミウルゴス。
おそらくこの結果をアインズ様は望んでいらした。
すべてはアインズ様のご計画通り。
That man didn't pledge.
誠にすごすぎんす。思考の恩方々のまとめ役にいらっしゃってんと言わすことでありんすね。
I mean, he was their coordinator, but he's about to be like, I didn't think about shit. Is he laughing?
いやいや、すごいじゃないか。 コキュートスがあんなことを言うなんて、俺たちに成長の可能性があるということ
Yeah,
の
it
証
does.
明につながる。成長とは変化だ。
And you have to account for
守護
change.
者たちの絶対的な忠誠だって不変だと。
That's what I was saying. Like, that's really interesting. The idea that their loyalties and personalities and absolute
さて
supremacy of you in their mind can change. Like, what if one of them falls in love with a random human?
フローラルな香りだが振りかけているのか。
Oh, nah. Was she
カニ
rubbing?
ベッドとはこういうものなんだろうか。なら演技でカニ
Oh,
の
nah. It's Albedo, bro.
はしていたが早すぎる。おめえも気づいたかよ。
Whoa.
全部魔法の武具だ。
Oh, they look sick.
こんな風を生み出すことができるのはコントロールウェザー。
Right.
第六異界偉大なる。
That's a lot better.
そして怯えるな戦士たちよ。
He is so tough.
お前たちの後ろにいるツボさせるような行為は慎むのだ。動き出
He comes to a whisper. He's like, we're so
戦闘
good.
準備とは違うみたいだ。
There he is.
死の支配者
Yes.
か。
Quite literally, yes. Oh, shoot.
知らない。
And that's terrifying. Yeah, Ainz.
全員早く上に。
That probably hurts bad.
納得だよ。あんな化け物からすれば。
Yes.
俺たち
Wow, that was fast. He said we might as well be dung. Gargantua. God damn. Is he about to throw a mountain at them? Bro. Yeah. What? That's a perfectly carved cube. Shut the f up. Are they making a staircase? Eyes! Yo! Are those trumpets? Oh, I was about to lose it. Bro, you have to be joking. Oh my god. A throne? Yo. All my years of watching anime, I have never seen something like this. Here goes his speakers. Target.
あれだけのために
Yes.
あのモンスターたちを使ったというのか。弟よ、来てくれるか。
I fear there are death flags waving in the air at the moment.
相手の数を考慮すれば無礼と思われるかもしれん。見せしめで殺されたとしても部族の団結の点では惜しくない。
I mean, but to be fair, you are the one that brought them together.
シャスーリュシャシャだ。リザードマン最強の者。ザリュ
Why would you say that?
私
They
た
obviously
ちの
know,
主
but
あなた方にはきっと思っていらっしゃいます。
are y'all gonna make them?
したまえ。
Are you serious?
抵抗するな。
アイン
Bro.
姿勢が整ったようです。
Nah, that's humiliating, bro.
感謝の意を示す。
But with Zaryusu, he's so mature. I feel like if they ask for loyalty, he'll give it up in
支配下に
seconds.
入れ。しかしながら君たちに勝利を収めた相手の支配下に入りたくはなかろう。故に4時間後
4
再び
hours.
攻める。呼吸とすただ一人。もし君たちが今度も勝利を収め
Yeah,
られた
good
なら
luck.
手を引くことを約束しよう。幸福を。
Yeah, I knew it.
そして幸福
I knew
と
it.
いうつまらないことは言わないでほしいな。
The brothers are so mature
話は終わ
and
る。
realistic.
この氷は
What?
ああ、そうだったな。泥で汚れるのが嫌だっただけだ。
Yeah?
後ほど魔法の
So
効果を解除するとしよ
disrespectful.
さようなら、リザード。
Wow.
さらばでありんす。
They're all aura forming on him?
元気でいてください。
Alright, so nice.
自由にしてよい。
That's a ridiculous power.
リザードマン。
I wonder what the level gap has to be for them to control you. Like, could he do that to Kazef? I'm assuming yes.
いうわけだね。で許してもらえないだろうか。
No?
向こうの狙いが自らの圧倒的な力を見せつけるためなら皆殺しにはしないはず。
Oh,
なら
true.
ば中心人物が必要
That
だ。
makes sense.
正論ですね。いいんじゃねえか。俺も賛成だな。
They leave Krush, yeah.
クルーシュならば適任だ。
You will lead all. No, no, no. You will lead them all.
なぜ今更そんなことを言うの？
生き残れる可能性ができたからだ。
Exactly.
ザリウス、お前が説得しろ。
Damn. Well, that's a great way to just make someone more angry. Yeah, you convince her, and then everyone leaves.
わかるはずないじゃない。それに負けると決まってない。
But
私
bro,
の妻子の力があれば。
自分の惚れたメスを死なせたくない。
all it takes.
オスの願いを叶えてくれ。
するよ。
That's pretty sad, though.
多分死ぬのよ。 私にそれを見送り、
Yes.
ここまで縛り付けておきながら
I've only known you for 3 days.
出会ったのは幸せだわ。でも不幸でもある。
That really does suck, bro. God damn. Let's have a kid.
ハラムは
You said what? Don't press it. It was a joke. Don't play the next episode. Don't try to skip over that on me. No, Crunchyroll, no. Yo, there's something so violent. My bad. There's something so violent about the word impregnate. You couldn't say let's have a kid. You had to say it's just so serious. It was like a right hook. Yo, I actually just took a body shot just now. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen those words in a show before. That was astounding. Oh my god. Okay, so yes, that truly is what it was. For Ainz, it was more so... Okay, well, for Ainz, it definitely was a test to see if he could think for himself. But a little different than the way the rest of the Guardians are interpreting it. It was more like, can we change or can they change? Because as NPCs in a video game as a line of code, well, they're just gonna operate the way their zeros and ones operates. Now, Yggdrasil was a very advanced game, so I wouldn't be surprised if the NPCs had their own minds as well in that game. But at the same time, at the start of the first episode, Ainz was surprised that he didn't have to issue commands to get them to do things. So he was just testing, can they break past their barriers or restrictions placed on them by the line of code? And it looks like, yes, they can. How long it takes, who knows? It probably just depends on who they interact with and how strongly they feel. Kind of like Sebas is really respectful towards people. So out of all the members of Nazarick, or Cocytus as well, right? So out of all the members of Nazarick, I would feel that Cocytus and Sebas are more readily willing to become attached to people and not look at them as just bugs in their mind, I guess, the way Narbarol does and Albedo does. I feel like all of them have the capacity to get there. It would just take a lot of time. I'm just saying that Sebas and Cocytus seem to already be being those kinds of people and servants or whatever. Obviously, you have a little bit of the overestimating Ainz, his intellect and his capabilities that goes on with the Guardians, which is just natural. But I think it would definitely make the show a lot more interesting if you see more and more of the Guardians not necessarily go against his wishes and be rebellious, I guess, but just offer another point of view and perspective when, you know, taking on these missions or whatever, which should be dope to see. But it makes sense then. Now, it was just like a weird vibe. It felt like they were super targeting Cocytus and just, I don't know, being so hard on him. And I hope he doesn't take this whole demiurge stuff so, like, to heart too much. And I guess he has his chance to prove it here. Bro, the show of force that they just hit us with, they had everyone show up. Gargantua threw this massive cube, mountainside, which they left, by the way. Like, are you gonna move the cube off my front lawn, please? My HOA is not gonna accept that. I don't have an HOA. But, yeah, no, it's just hilarious, bro. They use the whole skeleton army in very nice mythical armor as a stepping stone to get to the top. Homie said, I froze your lake because I didn't want to get dirty on your mud. That's about as disrespectful as it gets. And now we have Krush, who's gonna be the odd one out to hopefully, I guess lead, but the hopefully part was that she has a kid so that Zaryusu's legacy can continue to live on. Although I don't feel like Zaryusu is going to be the one to go. I feel like Cocytus has a lot of respect for him and the warrior and the Prospane. The whole manner or the whole thing is to get more strong warriors in Cocytus's mind. For the rest of Nazarick, it's more of a governability experiment. If in my mind, I don't see Big Dude or Zaryusu being taken out. I can for sure see Shasuryu, his brother, being taken out, which is sad. That when he said, can you come with me, the face he made, that's like a death flag waving in my face, as well as the other two from the other tribes. They don't seem to be as important. Their designs are very unique, but we haven't gotten to learn their personalities, so I don't think they're the ones that are going to be preserved, I guess. Same thing with the brother. The brother needs to be the tragic loss here. That's the vibe I get from it anyways. I can see that trio of them staying alive and then Zaryusu ending up becoming the chief of the village. But yeah, I mean, great episode. What a way to end it, no lie. I'm looking forward to seeing how Kokutas handles this. He really is my favorite character. So I hope he, you know, brings honor to Nazarick, but is still his own person and isn't too hard on the lizard people. But overall, it was a great episode. I can't wait for next week. In the meantime, though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.